Hey guys, this is camera rolling, take 10, action. My name is Connie and welcome back to my show. Do you like video games? What about anime? Are you a fan of pop culture? If the answers to the questions above are all yes, then you should definitely stay tuned because today we are talking about the movie Ready Player One. Ready Player One is a 2018 science fiction film directed by the renowned director Steven Spielberg. It was originally a novel written by Ernest Cline, who also collaborated with Zach Penn on the screenplay of the film version. The premise of the film is set in a dystopia in 2045, where most people rely on entering Oasis to escape from the reality. Oasis is a virtual reality world where you can be whoever you want to be and earn money through completing challenges. It is like living inside a video game and all you want to do is linger in this world and never return to the real world. Wade, the main protagonist, is fascinated with the creation of Oasis. What's more, he is the biggest fan of the creator of Oasis, James Halliday. When Halliday passed away, he announced that whoever found the Easter egg in Oasis first will be granted the rightful ownership to the software. In order to stop an evil businessman from owning Oasis, Wade teams up with 4 allies, hoping to complete the challenges before any other egg hunters do. The reason why pop culture fanatics freak out over Ready Player One is because the original novel pays homage to pop culture elements ranging from the 1970s all the way to the 2010s. And Steven Spielberg, perhaps one of the biggest names in directing, took several years to obtain the copyrights to these elements before the film began production. In the end, he managed to get around 80% of the copyrighted elements that they wanted, including the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future, Iron Giant, Chucky, and King Kong. Personally, I think only a few people are capable of making a film like Ready Player One. If you have seen the film before, you would know that the amount of characters that appear in the movie cannot be calculated. There are just too many of them. And imagine having to get the rights to every single one of them. Only someone like Steven Spielberg is able to pull it off. Honestly speaking, I'm not a fan of video games and I know little about virtual reality. The dystopian setting is appealing to me, but the idea of virtual reality itself does not attract me at all. But I remember exactly how I feel when I was watching Ready Player One in the theaters. For me, the movie is less about going on an adventure in a virtual world, but more about experiencing challenges and finding answers with some of the most famous characters in pop culture. Not to mention they were able to recreate some of the most iconic scenes in film history, such as the elevator scene in The Shining. And in the later part of the movie, they assembled numerous renowned characters in a combat scene. So just imagine that. Another thing that I really liked about Ready Player One is the original score. Alan Silvestri was hired to compose the score for the movie. Even though his name may sound unfamiliar, but he has scored not only award-winning films like Forrest Gump, but also Marvel superhero movies like Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Alan Silvestri was the composer for Back to the Future franchise. And in Ready Player One, at Steven Spielberg's request, he incorporated the music from Back to the Future into the score of this movie. At the same time, he created melodies that go so well with the image itself that it is as if the audience are immersed in the world of video games, and it is like we are the egg hunters trying to solve the mystery. Before this video comes to an end, I would like to share a really interesting word with you, which is avatar. When you hear the word avatar, what would you think of? I think most people would say the movie Avatar, 阿凡达. However, The definition of avatar means an icon or figure representing a particular person in a video game, internet forum, etc. And the word is also used to refer to the characters' identities in Oasis. For instance, Wade's avatar in Oasis is Parzival, and Samantha's avatar in Oasis is Artemis. Due to the popularity and the positive reception of the film, Ready Player One is planning to release a sequel, Ready Player Two. So pop culture fans, you are in luck. There is something to look forward to. And hopefully, Steven Spielberg will be back to direct the sequel once again. That's the end of the video today, and now I have 2 discussion questions for you. Number 1, what is an avatar? Have you ever made an avatar? What was it like? And 2, have you ever seen a movie that is a feast to both the eyes and ears? What movie was it? Can you talk about the experiences? That's all for today. I will see you next time. Bye!